They locked the alien girl in basement to eat alone. HFY Hub score 8.7 out of 10. So you know how corporate HR has those rules that exist just to make everyone miserable? Like, you can't eat at your desk, or you have to file a ticket to get a new pen. This story is exactly that, but in space. We've got Lissa, this VIP alien ambassador, who is literally locked in a basement eating flavorless gray goop because of cultural protocols. It drove me nuts reading it. Everyone just ignores her because that's the rule. It's like walking past a leak in the break room ceiling that everyone pretends isn't there until the floor rots out. The hook here isn't big explosions, it's just a guy named Marcus deciding to be a decent human being. He sees Lissa fatting away, literally losing her color, and decides, screw the rules, I'm bringing her actual food. That vibe hit me hard. It reminded me of the stray cat I used to feed in my garage. It wouldn't eat if I looked at it at first, so I just sat there staring at the wall, letting it know I wasn't going anywhere. Marcus sitting on the floor with Lissa while she eats. That's the good stuff, that's the emotional payoff. It's quiet, it's simple, and it fixes everything. The recommendation: if you've ever wanted to flip a table because of a stupid bureaucratic rule, this is for you. It's for anyone who knows that sometimes the expert protocols are garbage, and you just need to sit on the floor and share a meal with someone to make them feel alive again. I legit let my coffee go cold while reading the part where her skin turns violet again. It's short, sweet, and proves that sometimes breaking the rules is the only way to do the right thing. 1. Accessibility barrier, 10 out of 10. Super simple, no complex warp dynamics or political backstories to memorize, it's just guy feeds lonely alien, alien gets happy. You could explain this to a 5-year-old or my boss and they'd both get it immediately. Number 2, character cred, 9 out of 10. Marcus is the MVP, he's just a kitchen tech, but he has more common sense than the entire diplomatic corps. And Lissa, her reaction to tasting real food for the first time felt so real. The way she lit up was perfect. Number 3, closure status, 10 out of 10. We get a total win here. The silly rules get tossed out, Marcus gets promoted or at least transferred, and Lissa gets to eat with friends. It wraps up tighter than a burrito. No loose ends. Number 4, dialogue drip, 8 out of 10. The conversation is awkward at first, which is exactly how it should be. Marcus saying, "I'm human, we're pretty good at breaking rules when they're stupid," is a line I am absolutely stealing for my next performance review. Number 5, endgame payoff, 10 out of 10. When Lissa stands up to her own security guards, yes, that energy, seeing someone go from a gray, sad lump in the corner to a glowing, defiant leader because of a sandwich and a friend, 10 out of 10 satisfaction. Number 6, found family factor, 9 out of 10. It starts with just 2 people sharing a meal on a basement floor, but by the end, the whole dining hall is involved. It turns a cold station into a warm community. Classic found family vibes. Number 7, HFY video length, 0:15 min. This is a quick bite. You can read out of watch this while waiting for the microwave to finish heating up your own lunch. It doesn't overstay its welcome. Number 8, logic coagulation, 8 out of 10. The idea that aliens would hide their eating habits makes sense culturally, but the fact that they'd let their ambassador waste away is a bit of a stretch until you remember how stubborn bureaucracies are. Then it makes total sense. Number 9, narrative gut punch, 7 out of 10. It's not a tragedy, so it won't wreck you, but the description of Lissa staring blankly at the wall with gray skin, that hurt. It felt very lonely. Number 10, packing pulse, 10 out of 10. Moves fast, we establish the sad situation, Marcus intervenes, we get the bonding moment, and then the climax with the guards. No wasted time. Number 11, possible sequel, no. This feels like a complete one-and-done story. I don't really need to see them fight a space war. The battle against loneliness was the main event. Number 12, POV perspective, 9 out of 10. Sticking to Marcus's perspective works great because we see the change in Lissa through his eyes. We discover the solution as he does. Number 13, the human edge, 10 out of 10. Humans, the only species willing to risk their job to make sure someone has flavor in their food. Our superpower isn't strength, it's our refusal to let people be sad alone. Number 14, the onion factor tearjerker score, 6 out of 10. It's more heartwarming than tear-jerking, but I definitely smiled hard enough that my face hurt a little. It's a happy tears kind of vibe. Number 15, thematic resonance, 10 out of 10. Isolation versus connection. It hits the nail on the head. We aren't meant to be alone in basements, literally or metaphorically. Number 16, Trope Remix score 8 out of 10. It takes the humans will pack bond with anything trope and applies it to a diplomatic crisis. It's classic HFY but focused on empathy rather than war. Number 17, Visual Bang Per Buck 8 out of 10. The description of Lissa's skin changing colors, gray to violet to pink, is a cool visual. I could picture the dreary basement versus the colorful food perfectly. Number 18, Wholesomeness out of Cozy rating 10 out of 10. It's a story about sharing food and breaking isolation. It doesn't get cozier than that, it's like soup for the soul, literally. Number 19, World Building Vibe Check 7 out of 10. We don't see much of the wider universe, but the station feels cold and corporate, which makes the basement picnics feel even warmer by contrast. Number 20, Xenobiology Integration 8 out of 10. I like the bit about her skin reflecting her health and emotions. It gave a clear biological indicator of how badly she was doing and how much Marcus helped. Final score 8.7 out of 10. Hope to see you at the next HFY Hub review.